"My dear departed sister Julia," crooned old Miss Croft, pointing to the portrait leering over the dining table. "She was such a beauty in her day." I could scarcely imagine, so withered was the creature in the painting. "She had an eye for a handsome young man like you," Miss Croft told me, simpering like a schoolgirl. I shuddered. There was a lascivious glint in her sister's painted eye that was anything but maidenly. I was delighted to be seated at the end of the table, to the left of Miss Croft's great-niece Gabrielle, a brunette beauty with slim arms, full lips, and a dress for which the adjective plunging had been coined. I introduced myself, and she responded with amiable disdain, turning to the yacht-owning businessman on her right. I fretted over a conversation starter while the soup was being served, only to startle when, under the table, she took my hand in hers. Gabrielle continued to nod to the yacht owner, but her fingers squeezed mine reassuringly. No words needed to be said. During the fish course, she stroked my palm with her fingernails. When she turned to me to ask me to pass the condiments, she pinched my hand, playfully, yet painfully. "More wine?" I said in a faint falsetto. She turned away without a word. Then, during the dessert, she placed her hand on my leg. I nearly choked on the plum duff.
"Don't you like it?"
Gabrielle asked, turning to me with her angelic eyebrows raised. "I love it," I croaked as her fingers explored my inner thigh. "It's just rather—" I contemplated the pudding. "Rather fruity." I declined the cheese board. Gabrielle's fingers massaging my lap made it impossible to handle a butter knife, never mind crack walnuts. Seated opposite, Dan Bestwick and his wife studied me with concern. "Just so hot in here," I explained, mopping my cheeks with a napkin. The ladies were called upon to toast the gentlemen. Gabrielle rose elegantly. She lifted her glass with her left hand, but the groping fingers remained in my lap. I squealed and sprang from the table, my unbuttoned trousers sliding to my knees. Old Miss Croft broke the stunned silence with her schoolgirl giggle. "Such a handsome young man! Dear departed Julia could not keep her hands off him."